Reparation is now become all over the whole Caribbean. A united movement campaign seeking compensation from European countries who are involved in slavery to repair the damage of this human tragedy. But how could you compensate for centuries of unpaid labor? My ancestors' sweat and blood that built these great empires. How could you justify such unspeakable crimes inflicted on my people in the worst of times? Colonial domination, exploitation created this condition that made us beggars in all these islands. So reparation is just a small price to pay for the damage that still affects black people today. No amount of money could ever pay the price for our dear ancestors' great sacrifice. No amount of money could ever pay the cost for the millions of Africans whose lives were lost. 400 years of trade in human cargo, extreme brutality they had to undergo. So how could you tell me I must forget slavery when deep scars still remain implanted on my brain? This crippling slave syndrome we have not yet overcome. So no amount of money could heal the wounds of slavery. No amount of money could justify the greatest crime against humanity. Ay, 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 ay. Oy, 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 yeah. As we discuss reparations, there are different opinions. Those on one side who insist they want restorative justice. Others say time to move on, let bygone be bygone. They're ashamed of their history, their black identity. Look how they're bleaching out the melanin from their skin. Cause my years of self-hate and brainwashing. Look how we still masquerading like colonial clowns, holding on to the vestiges. Look how we still bowing down. Our political structure, constitution, and with judiciary, all of them still swearing to Her Majesty. Highest and successors to help me God Almighty, that we be free from this slave mentality. No amount of money could ever pay the price for our dear ancestors' great sacrifice. No amount of money could ever pay the From the throne of the King, it's my duty to sing to my new government from the People's Parliament. As the Calypso King, I am here reporting to let you know what my people are saying. Down in Sulphur Alley, under the tree in Green Valley, from the Parliament in the circus, here's some of the issues they discuss. They hear about investigation, about so much corruption. People want to know how come there is no prosecution. Save you spend we hard on labor like a jumping sailor. We will hold you 2 feet to the fire. My government must give accountability. My government for the way they spend our scarce money. My government must exhibit transparency. My government must be able to stand up to scrutiny. My government going forward must be held to a higher standard based on good governance and performance. I'm marking you hard, my government. I don't want you to fail. I come to put fire in your tail. From the throne of the King, from the throne of the King, from the throne of the King, Astro. This is the throne speech in Calypso. My government advice to you, never take them for granted. You can't dump them just so once you got what you wanted. You can't be too busy to visit Jenny Mount Lily. You can't wait every 5 years to sponsor a club, some cricket, yeah. You have to come far better than your predecessor. You can't make the same mistakes that you blame them for. I don't want you to drink that brew and fall in that stew. That is why I have to be hard on you. My government must look after our welfare.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you tonight the Monarch for 2015-2016 goes by the name of Oscar Brown, King Astro, scoring 759 points. Astro regaining his crown as the Monarch of St. Kitts 2015-2016 King Astro.